Hi guys, quick little update. I have done some changes for the 100th time. This time I put down a countertop on top of this cabinet. Well, see, I still need to clean up right here. On top of the cabinet I got from Big Lots when they were closing. Let me kick that one in. That I keep all my stuff in. So I put this up here, and then I've got a thing to go around my one burner stove so I can cook in here, because it's been raining a lot and it's kind of hard to cook outside when it's raining. I mean, it's 82 degrees today though, and it's hotter than heck inside this van. Sun is beating through. I didn't put up my window shade up front, as you can see, and I moved this up here, which, as you already know, had all my canned goods and mixes and rice and stuff in it. Then I moved my ice box right there, and got an extra long plug-in for when I'm driving to plug into my cigarette lighter. I don't even know what you call that. I don't know the volt thing, so that's where I'm at on that. And the other thing is, for Mother's Day, I'm asking for one of those cargo things that go on the back. I don't know what you call them. Not like the big, I just want the tray kind. I don't know what it's called. It's cargo hitch carrier, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna put one of those on and then find something to bolt down so I can get the electric, the oil, and what else do I have? Antifreeze, my tools in there, and then I'm gonna have a nice big lock on it. I'm probably going to use a combination lock if possible, because you know how people are. They will cut the locks to get whatever you have, and I have expensive stuff. I mean, the tools are like $100, but the electric lines, I got two of them in there. I got a 100-footer that was $100. I have a 75-foot one that's pink, of course, pink. That is, how much did I pay for that? Oh, quite a bit, actually. I can't remember. It's like $75. So I've got like $175 worth of electric line, and then I got my flares back there. God help me, I don't need them. But then that way it'll free up where the ice box, where I can lift it up from the inside, is the way I got it facing. Lift up from the inside, and then whatever I need in the middle of the night, whether it be water or, actually, I usually just only eat like adult not happy meals, adult Lunchables. It's made by Hillshot Farms, and I like to have those for a snack or even for dinner, because if I'm driving somewhere, I'm not hungry. I know I don't have my cell phone video, but that's kind of what the plan is at the moment. I'm hoping the kids give me one, because next Wednesday morning I'm leaving fairly early, probably by at least 9. That's not really early, but leaving around 9, and I'm going to, the heck's the name of it? I should have looked this up, because I got a major migraine going on right now, and I don't feel very good. I'm going to Half Baked Vanners. It's a big get-together in Macon, Missouri, where there's supposed to be 150 to 200 vans show up. And they got live bands on Friday and Saturday, DJ on Thursday, all kinds of vendors selling van-related items, which I love that idea. And you get a little goodie bag. I don't know what's going to be in it. And then you get some kind of placard. So I'm going to be attending that, and one way or the other, I'm getting there. Today I went, here, let me turn this around. Today I went to, no, it was yesterday. I went to the doctor, and I got a phone call today saying that basically I'm resistant to every antibiotic out there. Now, that's scary. I'm a tad bit worried. But you know what? I'm going to continue to try to live my life the best that I can. It's upsetting because he told me, if you get one kind of infection, it's probably going to, anything that's I'm allergic to, because apparently there are none. I'm susceptible that I could possibly die from it. And I know I've been immunodeficient, but I'm wondering how I got this. And the only thing I can come up with, and I'm all, probably off, but the only weird thing that I ever did was get the COVID shot. Yeah. I've had a tetanus shot. I've had pneumonia shots. I've had the shingle shot. I've still got one of those to go in June. I don't like getting shots because, frankly, I kind of think that, I don't know. I mean, I can see tetanus. I don't know why I gave in to take all these other shots. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's kind of what's going on there. I'm a tad bit worried. I haven't been feeling good. Major migraines for about 3 weeks. Up until when I went to, I can't even think, my head hurts so bad. I went to Mountain View, Arkansas. When I got down there and I wasn't inside, you know, you're breathing that air that is basically recirculating in your house. I came back. I went away. 4 days later, I came back, and I was sicker than a dog. When I just walked in, I immediately got a headache. Maybe it's from pet dander. I'm going to see sometime, I haven't even called yet, but they got me in want me to go see a allergist, because apparently I'm allergic to a lot of stuff I did not know. So I got to go see him, and I was diagnosed with some allergies when I was a baby. I don't remember what they were. I was a baby. I just remember Mom mentioning it. And I'm also Monday going to a dermatologist to find out why every single time I get out in the sun, I start itching like a madman. I itch so bad that, and nothing helps. Nothing helps. I itch so bad till I start bleeding or something happens. I mean, it's terrible. I've been dealing with this for years and years and years, and I used to think it was from taking metformin, but I've been off metformin for probably 15 years, and now I'm having all these other problems. And how do you live knowing that if you get sick, all I can say is I got to stay away from people. Because people don't wash their hands, people don't cover their nose when they sneeze, people don't cover their mouth when they cough, they don't teach their children to do that, and that's what happens. You know, people like me, or, you know, somebody else that's got problems with their health. I mean, it affects us. When COVID was here, I went out, I never went out, never, because I knew with the diabetes I was susceptible to getting it. And I wasn't taking a chance. There was a few times I went out. I ain't lying. I mean, Christmas time I went Christmas shopping a little bit. Most of my Christmas shopping now is done online on Amazon, or I got Walmart Plus. Walmart will deliver to the house. So anybody got any ideas? I do take quite a few vitamins. I take 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C. I was taking turmeric, but it's stomach upsetting. What else do I take? Vitamin D, because I don't get enough sunlight at the moment. I will be, but vitamin D. I take an antioxidant. I drink hydrating mixes with my water, and that helps, keep me hydrated. And I take, what other vitamin is it? There's another vitamin I take, a B12, I think. But anyway, anybody got any ideas, I appreciate it. My big thing was, now that all this is going on, I'd really like to leave from Macon and try to make it to Montana. Money, of course, is always the number one problem that always bites you in the butt, especially now that gas prices. I paid, well, today I got a break because I went to Walmart and filled up, and you save 10 cents a gallon. So instead of being $4, well, it was $3.98, so I paid $3.88 a gallon for gas. It still costs me, and I mean, I filled it up till it was almost running out. I'm always one of those people that keep clicking it, you know what I mean, till it won't go anymore. And I spent $86 filling it up. It had a quarter of a tank in it. So I'm thinking, if it didn't have a quarter of a tank in it, it would have been at least $100 to fill it up. So, am I going to put my dream of going to Montana on hold another year? Well, if the gas prices stay the way they are, hell yeah, I have to. I don't have a choice. I have to not be able to go. I don't know. It's really hard. I know it's hard for everybody, anybody that drives a vehicle right now, whether you're driving a 4-cylinder going to work or an 8-cylinder truck because you're in construction, or like my son. He drives, he bought his own dump truck and started his own business about a year ago. And to fill up his tanks, it was $300. Well, just basically double that. It's eating him alive. And I don't know what is wrong with this administration. And I don't even want to get into it because it's pissing me off. Even though I know there's a good reason behind it. The reason why they did it. I just can't. I mean, how many times have we been told that we have enough oil production in our country? And if we do, why is the Strait of this, whatever it's called, Hormuz or whatever, is shut down? Why should it even affect us? It shouldn't. It should not. Oop, there went my door. Scared crap out of me. It shouldn't even affect us. But it is. So I can't, excuse me, I can feel like it's price gouging. They got the oil, but they're screwing us anyway. Every American's getting screwed. If we all band together for one day, don't put gas in your car. If all of America did that for one day, think of what it would do to those oil companies that have that oil and are refining it. I don't know. I'm going to get off that bandwagon. I'm back to my health. So I'm still following my diet. I lost 5 more pounds. I need to get down to about 170, and I'll be happy. So I've got, let's see, 10. I've still got 40 pounds to go. But I've noticed a big change in the clothing sizes because I've had to get things that fit, and I'm not paying full price for them because if I keep losing weight, it's like throwing money out the window. So I've been thrifting clothing. And there's nothing wrong with thrifting anything. Half my van has been thrifted. Either that or I got it from Temu. All my bedding came from, oh my God, these kids and these loud machines. my bedding. The only thing, I mean, I didn't pay full price for my two rugs, which I'll show you one in a minute. Well, I'll just flip it down. I got part of it is covered up, but it says, "Hope you like pink," because the entire place in here is pink. Pink, pink, pink. And when I got back, I removed about 85% of what I had in here. I had too much stuff in kitchen that I wasn't using. I had too much miscellaneous crap that I actually sold because I had a yard sale this weekend too. Excuse me. And if I get that hitch box, all my stuff's coming out that's in the back. It'll be put out there on the hitch, which I'm sure I'll have to get a lock for that because there's so many thieves in America now. And I'm going to remove some stuff underneath my bed to make it lighter up here. I know maybe it's not going to make a difference. I don't know. But I'm going to do that. As long as it's waterproof, because I don't want to put my backpack back there and my backpacking tent or my other tent that I carry 2 tents. My Kelty tent, I don't want to put any of that in there if it's going to leak. So it's going to be a test before I do that. But I've got my tools can go in there. I'm thinking because it's in a plastic Loctite container. The other one that I have isn't. It's a cloth bag that I found at Goodwill. It was brand new with tags on it. And at Walmart it was $20 and I paid $7.98 for it. But anyway. That's beside the point. I don't want it to get wet. I want it to try it out, see if it rains, and go from there. Like, I still need to get a chair before next week comes, so I'm going to have to order some tonight to make sure I have my chair. I was looking for a pink one. I ordered a pink one. I couldn't even lift it. It was just too heavy for me because I'm not strong. I don't know. I don't feel good half the time, and that thing felt heavy to me, so I boxed her back up in a homemade box, sent it back to the company. It's supposed to get a refund. Oh, the other thing going on is my Bouge RV refrigerator will not run from my 1200 amp hour EcoFlow. So I gave him a bad review, because it kept shutting off, and shutting off. And finally I was like, screw this. So I went on. So they're supposed to be refunding me $186. Whether I get that money or not, I don't know. I'll have to call Amazon back and find out exactly. I thought they told me 10 days. It'd take 10 days to get it back. So I got a call in 10 days from this past Saturday, I believe it was, to see if I'm actually going to get a refund. I don't know where the money's going. I don't even know I don't even know how I paid for it. I guess they're going to refund it to my Amazon card, or not Amazon card, my Amazon account. I don't know, which is okay because I need to get a chair. Chairs are not cheap anymore for a good one. I think the one I'm looking at's white because I wanted a pink one. Can't find a pink one, so it's about $55. To me, that's just crazy. But the last one I bought was $60, and it comes to $63. So I'm waiting to see what happens with that. I'm not impressed with this refrigerator, and unfortunately, I was one of those idiots that bought it for one reason, and not by looking at the reviews. I bought it because it was pink. I don't know. We'll see if I get my refund. In the meantime, I'm going to be probably using a cooler because I have no choice, because I have a refrigerator that wants to shut down all the time. So that's where that is. But anyway, that's all I wanted to tell you about. Here, let me stop this and flip it around again. All right, I had to start that over because somehow my big mouth didn't start the button. I was just going to show you, this is a fake bog bag that I got from Walmart for $19.88. And this is the shield to go around my stove to go on my new countertop. And I did move this. It was in the back, which was unacceptable. You know, I couldn't get into it without getting out of the van. Now I can. And if you look over there, you can see that's what I use. I use those to bolt them down to the ground. Somehow, though, I'm still going to use a bungee strap because I don't want that thing to go flying. But everything is like that. Well, let's see if you can't probably see it there. I think it's over here. Yeah. See? That's like that. And there's one there and one there. So I use those all the time. And I did get me a pair of pink Crocs that I've been wanting forever. Ever in a year, I got rid of 3 hats. I kept my outdoor unsupervised beanie, which I used on my Arkansas trip. I kept the actual hat is on there too that he gave me. It's like my day pack for hiking, and then that's a water filter right there that's hooked in that thing, which I got on clearance for $9.99 at Walmart. And other than that, nothing else has changed. Shadow's chilling over there. Let me scroll in on her. She was such a good girl at the yard sale. She's doing what she's doing right now, just hanging. Everybody wanted to know what she was made of, so I had to tell them all about her. Because I had her DNA tested. And the only thing left at my yard sale, which I'm going to scroll in, is not the statue of St. Francis, but this gas grill. I only got $25 on it too, and I think that's awful cheap. I can't believe somebody hasn't come by and bought it. That barbecue pit, I'm going to take apart and build a stepping stone, I don't know what you call them, border stones that connect, and they're real thick and heavy, and I'm going to build that up like, I don't know how far, and then I'm going to turn that into a fire pit. My son bought a smoker, so I'm not cooking anymore because we're smoking meat, other than, sides. But I've had smoked meat since last Sunday. So it's been a long time. I'm tired of it. Actually, it makes me kind of sick to my stomach. But I'm going to leave y'all here. Got a few more things to do in here before the big trip to Macon. Might rain, so gotta make sure I take a umbrella. And that's it. So I'm gonna leave y'all off here. That's just a small update of what's going on. Other than, I gotta go see all these doctors that I got coming up. It is what it is, I guess. I don't like that saying because I think it's bull. But there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I don't know why my immune system has done what it's done. I didn't know I was allergic to anything till just recently. I mean, when I was a kid, the doctor said I was allergic I kept sneezing and sneezing and sneezing, and he said I was allergic to something in the house, but we didn't have pets in the house when I was a baby. So I don't know what in the world it could be. Anyway, off of that crap. Let's just say I'm looking forward to next week. I'm not a beer drinker, but I will like to listen to band. Oh, look who came. There she is. That's the big girl. Y'all tell me what she looks like in the comments. Shadow? Yeah. This is kind of a bad video, but I wanted to put something out about my trip next week, about my health, about the changes in the van. Hopefully the kids will get me a cargo thing to go on the back, and I can put some kind of box type thing on it and lock her down so the thieves don't get it. Because you know how they are. They will try to get through anything. I'm a light sleeper, thank God, so I usually can protect myself. I don't mind getting to a confrontation unless I hear a gun outside. But, all right, I'm going to let you go. And I hope that you have a terrific day, because I'm sure trying. Oh, the headache needs to go away. You can see how my eyes are droopy. That's what happens when I get a migraine. My eyes get droopy and I'm just miserable. So I'm gonna let you go. I gotta try to edit. You know, I'm not an editor. And next time you see me, we'll probably be at the Half-Baked Vanners get together in Macon, Missouri. So stay tuned for that, and that'll different every day. I'm gonna make a video, hopefully, depending on how busy it is. I know we got a cruise one day on Wednesday, and then Thursday's when everyone's supposed to show up. So it ought to be fun. Oh, the dog's on the move again. So I'm gonna let you go, and like I said, have a great day, a great week, a great night, a great life. I'll talk to you later. Bye.